Hey guys, it's Omar's UB. Welcome back to my channel. I finally got some decent lighting in this bitch, so I kind of look a little different, a little bit better lit. I guess not naturally lit, but better lit. But I'm always, you know what, lit. Today is my third Q&A. I just decided to do a new Q&A because I'm getting an abundance of new subscribers and I'm kind of coming up on 1,900 subscribers, which blows my mind. I'm so thankful for you guys for subscribing and being a part of the journey and sharing and watching my videos. And definitely since I haven't done a Q&A, I want to say since March or maybe April, I can't remember. So we're just going to go ahead and get started because I have a lot of fucking questions. So the first question comes from Darulis Basic. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing your name right or I'm completely butchering it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. What are your views on the LGBTQIA+ acronym and its length? With the acronym that is LGBT+, that plus can mean so much more. I don't agree with you actually because there's so many different shades of gray in terms of sexuality. People like to have a name, people like to have a label, and I understand that in terms of sexuality, labels really don't matter, but for some people that label is very important to them. So I understand there's LGBTQIAD, XYZ, X2, X23, Wolverine, I know. But for me, it can get as long as it needs to. The rainbow that represents us is infinite. Just talk to them about their sexuality and how they fit in the LGBT+ community. I understand it can be a bit confusing, but I don't agree with you. I do see where you're coming from though. It's like, girl, I'm gonna have another alphabet, but I'm totally okay with it. What is your favorite anime? My favorite anime of all time is Outlaw Star. I remember watching Outlaw Star when I was 9 or 10 and being obsessed and having a small crush on Gene Starwin, but I love it. I absolutely love it. My skin looks so greasy right now. I watched it on Toonami where it was extremely censored because I guess it wasn't appropriate for children. It is my favorite anime of all time. Runner-ups, Yu Yu Hakusho and Cowboy Bebop. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for the D23 Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer? I've been waiting for this game for literally, I am not kidding you, 11 years. Kingdom Hearts 2 came out when I want to say I was 13. I'll be 25 in a month. Are you fucking kidding me? It looks stunning. It looks beautiful. I'm super excited for it, but I'm ready for Square Enix to stop fucking with us and just drop the goddamn game already. But I would say as of right now, I'm an 8. Why I'm not a 10 is because we gotta wait till Jesus come back and Donald Trump blows up America for us to play this goddamn game. So I know you really like RuPaul's Drag Race. Who do you think should be brought back for a possible All-Stars 3? I think obviously Valentina needs to come back. The way that she was sent off was totally her fault, but I would love to see her come back. Trinity K. Bonet, Trinity Taylor, Chi-Chi DeVayne, I would say Trixie Mattel, April Carry-On. I would love to see Angina, Morgan McMichaels, Jasmine Masters would be good too. Jasmine Masters would be really, really good. And the final girl, Thorgy Thor. Thorgy Thor would be really good. I think that would be a really tight, good race. I said tight. And speaking of, I know people are gonna ask me what I thought about RuPaul's Drag Race, the finale. I love Sasha Velour, and I do think in terms of the lip sync, she did a damn good job. That bitch lip synced her ass off. I do wish it was a normal finale because in a way, the two girls that did the best throughout the season kind of got robbed. Trinity Taylor and Shea Coulee killed it this season. Definitely Shea, she did a goddamn good job. And she gets third place because Sasha had rose petals. I do kind of wish Shea won or Trinity won, but I love Sasha. Any of the top 4, if they won, I would have been completely ecstatic for. I loved all 4 of them, but I think Shea deserved it a little bit more. Why do you hate Tinashe? In my previous video, I left a joke about Tinashe, and I don't hate Tinashe. I'm actually a huge Tinashe fan. I've been a fan of her for about 4 years now. It's a joke. Just let it go. It's not a big deal. I know people are like, what if you joked about Beyonce? We don't joke about Beyonce, okay? She does need to kind of work on her like PR team and the team behind her because she is not reaching the goals that she should be at because she is very talented. She is beautiful and she could dance her ass off and she should be doing way more than what she's doing right now and much bigger than what she is right now. Definitely have some of these girls out here moving their backs and barely singing, and Tinashe can literally put down vocals and dance her ass off. I do hope Tinashe gets her come up. Do I watch anything in the Arrowverse? I don't. I tried to get into Arrow years ago. I think I was still in college when I tried to get into Arrow. My schedule kind of didn't allow me to watch it. And it's funny because my friends watch Arrow, they watch The Flash, They watched, I think, The Legends of Tomorrow. I'm so far behind. I may binge Arrow and Flash and get into it because I'm a huge DC fan. I love DC, but I don't watch the DC shows. I'm trash. Have you seen the trailer for Black Panther? Do you love Angela Bassett? That Black Panther trailer, girl, it had me wanting to move to Wakanda, had me wanting to be in touch with my people. I literally wanted to say, fuck you, North Carolina, I'm going to Wakanda. It was amazing. It was brilliant, and it was so goddamn good. I cannot wait until February of next year. I will be front row watching that Black Panther movie with my dashiki on, my Popeyes, and my fist in the air. I'm so ready for it. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be so great. And Angela Bassett looked amazing in it. A lot of people are saying that's the Storm that we should have had. I'll be honest with you, I agree, because Angela Bassett has this regalness and this elegance that Storm has with those like white dreadlocks. She gave me Storm. She gave me Storm realness. I love her. I've loved Angela Bassett since I was a little kid. She's such a great actress. And they also put here, have you watched American Horror Story? I've seen every single season of American Horror Story. The last season was good up until like the last 2 episodes, and it kind of ruined it. I am kind of excited for the next season, which is going to be revolving around like the election, and it should be starting in the next like 2 or 3 months or so. I still definitely enjoy it. I'm not necessarily like crazy about it now, but I'm still gonna give Ryan Murphy my views, so you know that. Here's an interesting question too. Terrence Johnson says, how do you feel about Trey Melvin coming out as gay after coming out as bi? And do you think that negatively affects how the world sees bisexual men? That is such a deep question. And it's something I want to talk about too. So if you don't know, Trey Melvin came out as gay about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm not necessarily sure. I applauded him. I thought it was a great video. I support him for realizing where he falls on the spectrum, and he should just go out there and live his life as an out gay man. Bisexual men are valid and they're out there. It annoys the shit out of me that no matter what, when a man says they're bisexual, the world sees them as being gay. Sexual fluidity exists. Bisexuality exists. Pansexuality exists. As you can see, I really connected to Trey's video because I had that same path. A little bit shorter than Trey's, but it happened for me. I came out initially as a pansexual or bisexual male, and then I adopted the word queer because that's how I felt. And then by November or December of last year, I said I was a gay man. I understand what Trey is going through, and I understand the feelings of disappointment, because when you feel like you represent this part of a community, but you don't necessarily feel connected to it, people are going to be disappointed in you, and people are going to be upset with you because you were their hero and their inspiration, but you also have to be very true to yourself. Trey needed to be true to himself and say, hey, I'm a gay man. I love men. I love bliss. I love dick. I love ass. It's totally cool. It just sucks too that bi men happen to be erased in our community. That B is there for a reason in LGBT. Most of the times, gay men are the ones who are erased in bisexuality and pansexuality. Just to think that we lie in a section of, I guess, alternative sexuality, yet you would discriminate against someone who is in the middle or maybe somewhat in that gray area, yet you are discriminated against by straight people for being gay. Doesn't vibe with my soul, doesn't make sense to me, and I think we need to do a lot of soul searching as gay men and realize that what we're doing in our community is fucked up to bisexual people. I have been discriminated against. I'm not gonna put that on my bi brethren and my pan brethren and anybody else who may not fit into gay. That's all I gotta say about that. But congratulations, Trey. You're super brave. I love you. Put more videos on YouTube, please. My question for the Q&A, are you really a Beyonce stan, or was Confession of Beyonce stan just for entertainment? Either way, I loved it. I don't think you watch a lot of my videos. I have stand for Beyonce since 1997. I literally adore this woman. I went to her concert. I bawled like a fucking baby. I am obsessed with this woman. She's probably my favorite living artist as of right now. Confessions of a Beyonce stan was partially joking. I wanted to represent those like rabid crazy stans, but some of that shit was actually true. Some of that shit is stuff that I've actually said before. I wanted to make that video since like November of last year, and it was a blast to film. It was hilarious to edit, and there will be a part 2 to that. I am a Beyonce stan. Probably one of my top 5 favorite videos that I've done ever. Ricardo Adrian, why don't you have a boyfriend? I don't know. Maybe because I'm a fuck buddy right now. as an introvert yourself, if you like an introvert, how do you get them to open up to you? It's really difficult because you don't like interacting with others. I'm not someone who's mean or will be rude to you because I don't like interacting with you. I'm just very shy. It's just basically building that person up and taking a bit of time and just chipping away at them. I'm not someone who's very open, which is so funny because on YouTube and Twitter, I'm super open, but that's a little bit different because I feel comfortable on Twitter. I feel very comfortable on YouTube. I feel very comfortable talking in front of the camera, but in front of like a random guy who I think is cute, I will freeze up and I would not say anything in front of them, and it's so strange. It's like a little bit of communication, go an extra mile. Don't push too hard because we will just reject you immediately. That is the worst thing to do, is to be too forward because we will push you back. And my final question is, where the hell did you come? Oh, this is from the Thotty. This is from the Thotty video. Oh yeah, I didn't come. That's a great last question. Thank you guys so much for leaving questions on my YouTube and for me answering them. I really enjoyed it. They were a little bit more tame, which I kind of enjoyed because some of them last time were just, oh Lord, they're invasive. Well, make sure to follow me on my social media links below. It is Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I am very close to 1,900 subscribers, so please, please, please keep subscribing. My personal goal is to be at VidCon next year. I want to have a panel on VidCon next year. Build me up, share my videos. Really, really keep doing it too. I really do appreciate that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I certainly appreciate it. And from the bottom of my heart, this means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, it's Omar, it's UB, and I'll see you later. Bye. Do you think you're gonna drag my ass out there in 94-degree weather and have me sweating bullets, sweating down to my hairy ball sack and taint, looking like a drowning victim? Fuck no, you got me fucked up.